to. The way we structure the revenue sharing in the community, everything from the basic concept of GiveLink all the way through this revenue sharing vision that we have, is if you look at the major companies out there, the Facebooks, the MySpaces, the YouTube, they're all successful in their own industry that they tailor to. What we figured is, okay, we've got entrepreneurs that need a way to communicate, like you said, and what better way to ensure viral growth in our community and also a loyal advertising base than to bring on these people as entrepreneurs, help them have the resources to expand and grow their business and convey their business out to the population of the world and get connected with other people. So we know that as you are out there promoting your core business through the community, that it's in essence going to be promoting the community. So we're taking the opposite approach as we look at the other companies out there that pretty much keep the money for themselves. We share it back. And the way we do this is as we have the retail sales, from advertising, from gift sales, from some other product lines that are getting ready to be introduced, we basically revenue share with our community in 4 different ways. We call it Category 1, which is a general revenue share. Basically what that means is if you're an active advertiser in our community, as you're promoting your business, it's also promoting the community, we're going to reward that. So what we do is we take a portion of the revenue from GiveLink and we divide it up among all the active advertisers in the month that we're paying out that general revenue share. So if you were active at the time the revenue is generated, you're going to get a piece of that. The second level revenue sharing that we do is we call it the direct revenue share. As you go out there, if you refer other advertisers to the program, if you go out and get commercial advertising, all the web services, all the other products that are coming out, if you go out there and do that, depending on if you're a standard or a professional advertiser in GiveLink, we're going to be sharing back up to 10% directly to you. So it's a great way to, again, expand your core business and the revenue income stream that GiveLink can provide your business. The third and most exciting part for many people is what we call the Give Lines, and that's really like a loyalty and incentive program. And the way we structure that is it's another element of the program that allows you to compound your interest really in this company. So as you are a loyal advertiser, as you refer people to the community, as you continue to promote your business and you're a loyal advertiser, you are really building up your compounding. The best way to describe it is through the give lines. We have structured multiple straight lines in this company. And the great thing about this concept is that it's no longer your income dependent solely on you and your group and what you do. This is a team effort. Everybody in the community, and we're in 150 countries right now, or actually probably more now, that are all benefiting the revenue that's coming into this program, which is also benefiting you. And the concept that we've tried to implement through the give lines is that everybody's been in a program before where they hear about, hey, this big leader over here, he's done this, that, and other thing. And you're like, dang, I wish I could have that happen to me in my group. Well, the great thing with GiveLink and the concept we've implemented here, it is happening for you. It is happening for your group. So everybody claps when somebody actually gets that big hit, or that big hitter, as they always call them in the industry. And through the give lines, it allows us to, share the revenue in a team concept. And by doing this, it allows the people that actually go out there and do a little bit more, they actually benefit more. Because one of the things that we do is all the advertisers you refer to the program, as they revenue share, you match their revenue share. And as you are a longer advertiser in the program and the more things that you do to promote this community, we're also going to give you more and more interest in that general revenue share. In the Gibline revenue share. So it's a great concept for those people, especially starting out, that may have never been in a program where they could actually make money. In this program, we're seeing phenomenal results in people's income, and people that have never made money in this industry before are starting to make money with GiveLink. The fourth level of revenue share that we do is we call the executive revenue share, and this allows people that have earned a certain amount of revenue sharing in the other 3 categories that we talked about before, and that's a direct result of what you've done to promote the community. Once you've gotten to that point, we actually get you into a higher level of revenue sharing, where you're actually sharing in the revenue outside of just what we've allocated for the revenue sharing program. You're really sharing overall company growth. understanding the concept that we've laid out here with these 4 categories of revenue share, you've got to look at what the other companies have done. The MySpaces and Facebooks and the YouTubes, all those companies out there, they went out in the marketplace and they brought on free subscribers to the community. And as they brought on those free subscribers, they built up the advertising base, they give them resources, and then they go out there and get advertisers to come in. As they do this, they're actually pocketing larger sums of money. Well, we've taken that, as I said before, we're taking that different approach. Well, we're bringing on the advertisers, the entrepreneurs, the people that have a vested interest in growing their own business as well as exposing the Gibline community. So as we do this, along with the products and services we have now and the products and services we have in the future, what we're going to be doing is shortly in phase 2 of Gibline, which is right around the corner, we're going to be bringing on the free subscriber element. And as the free subscriber element comes on board, that's when you'll see those numbers go into the millions upon millions of users of our system. Now, how does this benefit you as an advertiser? Well, if you look at the growth of any of those companies, and then you look at how we've structured ourselves where you have that vested interest, when we bring on those free subscribers, we're going to give those people every resource imaginable to sell the products and services of Gibline and also refer other people to Gibline. But here's the difference. If you come into this program as a free subscriber, you're not going to be able to share the revenue of this company until you've generated at least $200 in sales to Gibline. What does that do? That $200 in sales is obviously going into the program that you all as active advertisers are sharing in. But secondly, what it does is those free subscribers, as they come into the community, they're getting exposed to a different way of thinking. Most of these people are probably working a 9-to-5 job. They're looking for something different. So as those people come in and do this, yes, they're understanding the concept, they're getting out there, they're doing things, but what we're doing during that time period that we're kind of getting them to a different paradigm, a different way of thinking about their business and how they're building their business, or the difference between working a job and working a business, you, the active advertiser, are getting credit for all those sales up to that $200 mark when we give them a standard advertising account. So imagine how many people you as an active advertiser in this program can refer into this community for free. And then think about, as we're offering this for free and we're giving this to people out there and pretty much all over the world, imagine how much revenue is going to be generated. And by having more subscribers in the program, that allows us to go out and charge the commercial advertising rates of, like YouTube, for example, $178,000 a day with a 30-day commitment. That's significant money. Well, all that money in our program goes back into the revenue sharing to benefit the active advertisers that we share that revenue with. So if you understand that basic concept of the kind of the phases we're bringing this company through, you understand that where you are now with this company, you are really leveraging yourself and your timing right now. And as you do things in this company now, you're greatly benefited by just being a part of the community and the connections you're going to make and the ability to expand your company's revenue stream. But just think about right around the corner with the implementation of 3 new product lines we're bringing out very shortly and the implementation of the free subscriber element, what that does for you. And then think about it in your own business as you're building your groups of whatever company you're in. We welcome any of those groups to come in. And as you're building those groups out, now you have a place to expose you and your group and your business to new warm markets, connections that you would have never made before. And that's what Gibline, as Tim always likes to call it, is the one connector. Gibline is the connector instead of the 6 degrees of separation. But Tim always says it more eloquent than I do, so I'll let Tim take on that one. You actually want me to go ahead and say it now? Yes. It's all you.
Well,